Welcome back, everyone, to Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It. You might hear a little noise in the background, and that's because I'm outside. I wanted to discuss a couple things between being quarantined. I did a video on me having to move like May the 31st. So my gardens are just kind of sitting out here. And basically I wanted to show you this. This is a busboy pan. So even if you're under quarantine or, I'm just using my little Outback. Like I said, the garden center I went over to today, it had a padlock on it. So let me start off with what I did so far today. Okay, this is my Swiss chard that's growing in this pot here. So that helps to have something fresh. This actually grew back from last year. Today I did two different types of radishes. I will link the name of the radishes. I just went around the edge and then like 3 rows in the middle, spaced them evenly. I think it's like 20 to 25 days. So hopefully I will get some fresh radishes with that. I'm trying to figure out how I can garden, get my hands dirty, and still have some food until I actually have to move. Where that's going to be, I don't know. But let me show you this idea. These are bus pans. You can find them. I think my friend found them at BJ's. I don't think it was Sam's. And this is what I did. So do you remember? Let me bring you in closer. Do you remember the sugar snap peas that I planted? There's one in the cup. I showed you in another video. Did they make it? This is what I decided to do. Let me lower this tripod quickly so I can give you an up close of what exactly I was doing, since it was a little nice today and I need to garden and I need to have some fresh things. So this is sugar snap peas. This is a box boy. It's actually like a bus pan. I used this last year, grow some beets and lettuces, spinach, that type of thing. So I didn't want my sugar snap peas to go to waste. So I planted 1, 2, 3, 4 in the back. And then these are like little tomato hooks. And I just started to get them to go up it. So that's the idea I came up with on how I can use my sugar snap peas, and that is to plant them in this bus boy box. Like I said, they have this at Sam's and BJ's. I don't know about now because I haven't been out. I've been quarantined and I need to garden. I want to get my hands dirty, and this was just a quickie little idea I came up with. I know that sugar snap peas need a trellis, so I decided to use a couple little tomato stakes so I can wind it up it. Later on, I can always change that. What do you think? So I was thinking about doing my other sugar snap peas in this same bucket. So let me sit you over here. Probably should raise you back up again. The life of being your own camera person. It's always fun. But I am trying to figure out ways to be able to have some, to be able to have some type of fresh food growing. So I can eat some produce. So I'm not really sure. I never did this before. I've did it in a raised bed. I've done it in my garden in the ground. So I thought, why not? Let's try to plant some sugar snap peas in a busboy pan. I think they sell them individually. I'm not sure. I have 2. I might do the front row because I'm not sure if anybody knows this question. Do they just climb up? Is it possible I can do 3 rows? Maybe this will be an experiment. Why not? What do I have to lose? Let's give it a try. So let me walk over here. Hopefully. What did I do with my gloves? Oops, I have to butt back in front of the camera again. Sorry, guys. To get my gloves. And I will show you exactly what I was doing. Because I have all these and they need to be planted. I told you my dog was eating some of these. This is the transplant that I did and it's doing really well. So I think I'm going to put this one, because I could reuse this cup for cucumbers. So I think I'm going to put this in this corner and use the same type of mechanism. So let's just try. Let's see what happens. This shouldn't be in there real tight because I just did this like about a week ago. As long as you get it out with the root, you can reuse that dirt. So I'm just going to make a hole and put it down in through the hole. And I'm just going to tuck it in all the way around. And what I think I'm going to do, instead of going around like I did straight in the back that way, I'm going to try in the front. And I'm going to try to just start wrapping it around, and hopefully this little experiment might work. It's going to take a little bit to get it to go around. Just be gentle because I just broke a piece off. Just come out, try to train it. There we go. There's another sugar snap pea. This gets sun and shade, so I will keep an eye on it. If I don't think it's getting enough sun, I will move this. We do get a little heavy. What else here? These are all sugar snap peas. I'm hearing a lot of bees around here today. This is an Alaska pea, so I definitely want to try this, which is in the middle here. Let's see if I can get it out. Without breaking the roots. So this is going to be my quarantine. How to plant some food if you're being told you can't garden. So I'm in Pennsylvania and that's what I'm up against. So this is out back off of my patio. I'm down on the rock part of it. The deck is up there. So I was able to get the Alaska, what's the name of this? The Alaska pea out with its root. You can see that. So I am going to go not too far away, but I am going to plant this in there. And then I'm just going to use these little stakes. They could be used for holding up like a small tomato plant. I figured that I would use it for the peas. Looks just like this, has a hook on it. And I am going to go in the front of it. And I'm just going to wrap it around. I think I put it in a little crooked. And there we go. So that is my little way to improvise right now. I want to do another. Do I have another Alaskan? Yes, I do. These are a little bit more spaced apart. These I'm putting a little bit closer. I don't want to waste these, and these needed to be transplanted. So and I know that they're supposed to be trellised. This was the only idea I could come up with to trellis some of these peas. And they probably will eventually intertwine with each other, but that's okay. If I get some, it is better than nothing at this point in time with everything that is going on. So I wanted to turn the camera on and show you what I was up to. Like I said, I do think that these three are a little bit closer, but this is the first time I'm ever doing this, so it's somewhat of an experiment as well. Do I have another Alaskan? I do. Really doesn't have much. My dog ate the tip off, but we are gonna get it out. And we are going to plant this bad boy. And hopefully, one, it won't go to waste. Seeds are not easy to come by. I purchased seeds from my gardener. Didn't realize all this stuff was going to happen. Gave a lot of seeds away, and then I end up being short seeds. I think that might be the last one for the Alaska pea. So I am just going to tuck it down in, cover it up. And then put another little stake and hope for the best. It'll catch on. It will start making itself go around. You might have to come out and check on it. So yeah, I didn't want to waste these. It was making me crazy in my head. And I'm going nuts being quarantined alone, folks. And I need a way to garden. I don't know how they can tell someone they can't garden, but that is what's going on. So this is also a waste not, want not project. These don't look the greatest, but I have room for 2 more. So, and I have 2 more stakes left. So let's just pick the best 2. And plant them in the busboy pan. That literally has the seed still on it. So same thing. We're going to put it down. This one will be probably a little bit shorter, obviously. So that one won't really need one right away, but I will put it there anyway. And I just wanted to show you today by coming on just my little idea. I want to turn them all out this way. Turn on the camera, show you my little idea of what I'm up against when you are told you cannot garden. And also being in the process of moving, which completely is the worst timing ever. Let's see if I can get this last one out. And we will have a bucket, pan of some sugar snap peas. Hopefully this works, because they're not doing good just sitting in there, and I don't want to waste them by no means. A little bit smaller. That may take, that may not take. We'll see, because it really needed to be in the ground a little while ago. So I will keep an eye on it. And I'm just going to start now, just wrapping it around best I can. It may not look perfect right now, but we'll see what it looks like in a few days. See, this one wants to fall over. I don't want to keep wrapping it and then possibly break off. No, we'll have to say what it does. I'm just trying to, if I could get this one little, I call it a tentacle around it, it should be fine. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to put the little stake that says Alaska peas. Right in here. And I have a thing back here that says sugar snap pea, so I'll just put an extra one there. As a matter of fact, that's what I'm going to do over here. I'm going to put an Alaska State pea tag there. Yes, I do recycle. Actually, these were never even used, but I ran out of the tags that you write on from Amazon, so I've been using butter knives, forks, spoons, and guess what? Waste not, want not. And my theory is use what you have. So there it is. My little idea of having a spot to garden. So I decided to plant my sugar snap peas and my Alaska peas in here with somewhat of a little trellis. And I will give them some water. But yeah, and the only other thing that I did was use the bucket for 2 different types of radishes. So now I have that growing back here. So let me show you what it looks like up close. Let me zoom in for you guys. So I did a row. There's the hooks. There's the regular peas back there. That is the busboy pan. And that is how I am utilizing that space to grow some sugar snap peas. So tell me what you think. Good idea? Not a good idea? Will it work? I'm not sure. I've never done it like this before, but I wanted to turn on the camera and show you that I was not willing to waste those sugar snap peas that came up, and wanted to turn it into like a little sugar snap pea garden right here. And hopefully it works. If anyone knows, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Thank you to all the subscribers and just the outreach of support on the channel. I greatly appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed here, please go on and do so. I would be thrilled to have you. And I post videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Tuesday, I do a Q&A, which is if you have a question on anything I use to cook with or use around my house, you can go over to Instagram at Bake a Leg and Let's Dig It and leave me a question in my DM box, and I'd be more than happy to answer it. And if it's a good question, I make videos out of it. So that is what is going on. I am trying to set off a little area so that I can garden. There is Swiss chard, and that is the other bucket right here. Pot. It's pretty big, may not look like it on film. That I put radishes all on the outside and some in the middle. So there you have it. There goes my sugar snap pea experiment under being quarantined and being told not to garden, or you can't garden. So yeah, this will be next video in the gardening series. Tell me what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Do you think this will work? I guess it's worth a shot, right? Okay. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. Love yous. God bless, and I'll see you on the next video.